Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me without ever interviewing me, the user, or any other third party, including the partner manager. It's fucking unbelievable!
Dr. Disrespect finally responded. Twitch just got roasted in the latest Dr. Disrespect showdown, and trust me, it's explosive. Dr. Disrespect, the man with the mustache and the gaming swagger, has finally dropped the truth bomb about his Twitch ban. And let's just say things are about to get wild. So what's the deal with Dr. Disrespect? If you're not up to speed, here's a quick rundown. About 2.5 months ago, an ex-Twitch employee named Cody Connor dropped a bombshell on Twitter.
Ex-Twitch employee Cody Connors tweeted saying he got banned because got caught sexting a minor in the then existing Twitch Whispers product. He was trying to meet up with her at a TwitchCon. The powers that be could read in plain text, "Case closed, gang," with a follow-up tweet saying no one made the wrong decision, fuck him and his boys.
He claimed that Dr. Disrespect was banned from Twitch because he was involved in sexting with a minor. Yikes, right? This claim blew up online, especially because back in 2020, Dr. Disrespect was banned from Twitch, but the exact reason was shrouded in secrecy. The internet loves a good mystery, and this one was like catnip for drama-hungry users. In response to the allegations, Dr. Disrespect took to Twitter, releasing a lengthy statement that seemed to confirm that he was indeed banned for talking to a minor inappropriately. This revelation sent shockwaves through the community. Shortly after, things went south for Dr. Disrespect. He was demonetized on YouTube, fired from a gaming studio, and pretty much isolated from his peers. The internet had labeled him a pedophile, which is a pretty rough place to be. Fast forward to today, and Dr. Disrespect is back in the spotlight, but this time he's taking matters into his own hands. After a 2.5-month hiatus from streaming, he finally returned to address these allegations directly.
For almost 4 years, champs, the public demanded to hear from the doc regarding the Twitch suspension. I guess since you all missed the point with my personal statement, maybe it's time to tell my side of the story.
His comeback stream wasn't just any stream, it was a charged response to the swirling rumors and accusations. Dr. Disrespect opened up about why he'd stayed silent for so long. Apparently there was a lawsuit involved, and during that arbitration process, all parties were barred from discussing the case publicly.
You see, there was a lawsuit pending, and as part of that arbitration, all parties were not allowed to speak publicly about the case. I respected those rules.
Even after the lawsuit was resolved, a settlement agreement kept everyone from talking about it. So Dr. Disrespect's silence wasn't just him laying low, it was a legal necessity.
Again, I respected all the confidential obligations. But apparently Twitch's own disgruntled employees didn't feel the need to abide by those same obligations. Cody Connors, ex-Twitch employee, wasn't even involved, leaks Twitch's reported reason. Years later, Cody, why do this?
But here's where things get interesting. Cody Connor, the ex-Twitch employee who leaked the information, wasn't even working at Twitch anymore when he made his tweet. This raised some serious questions. Why would someone leak confidential information like this, especially when the case was already settled?
What was the point? This was settled professionally. And you, knowing how black and white the internet is, you decided, you fucking rat, to leak the reported reason Twitch banned me in 2020. I mean, for what? Cody? Why? Did you not know the repercussions from spewing lies about the two-time? Did you not know the repercussions of accusing me, Cody Connors?
It looked like a move for clout rather than a noble act of whistleblowing. Connor's attempt to use the scandal to promote his own shows and gain attention was a pretty transparent play for publicity. Dr. Disrespect went on to address the allegations head-on. He flatly denied ever engaging in inappropriate sexual conduct with anyone. In his response, he questioned the legitimacy of the claims and even challenged the accusers to define what they meant by inappropriate behavior. This was a key point in his defense, as it highlighted the ambiguity around what constituted inappropriate behavior in this context. One of the most confusing parts of Dr. Disrespect's statement was his mention of the legal definition of sexting.
You said that I got banned from Twitch because I was sexting a minor through Whispers messages? Do you even know what the legal definition of sexting is? I do. And yeah, I used Twitch's whispers, but trust me, I wasn't sexting anyone. You also said the word minor, Cody. I even made sure that word was emphasized in my statement, edited, etc., just to make sure these so-called journalists would pick up on it. And boy, oh boy, did they ever, champs.
He admitted to using Twitch's whisper feature, but vehemently denied sending any inappropriate messages. This raised eyebrows, considering that his earlier statements seemed to confirm the presence of messages with a minor. So which is it? Were the messages inappropriate or not? It's a bit of a head-scratcher, and it left many viewers scratching their heads. Dr. Disrespect also addressed accusations that he tried to meet up with the user at TwitchCon. According to him, there were never any plans or intentions to meet in person, and they never met face-to-face.
You also tried to tell the world that I was trying to meet up with this user at TwitchCon, but you're wrong. Let's set the record straight. I never intended to meet this user ever. We never made plans to meet at TwitchCon or anywhere else, and in fact, we never met in person ever. Your bullshit accusations gave false courage to other former Twitch employees to make shit up as well. I suspect all of you sort of planned and coordinated this attack.
This was a crucial point for him because it directly contradicted some of the claims being made about his behavior. Now let's talk about Twitch's role in all this. Dr. Disrespect claimed that Twitch made the decision to terminate his contract and ban him without conducting a thorough investigation. He said they didn't look into the age of consent and the jurisdiction where the messages were sent and received. This point is significant because it raises questions about how Twitch handled the situation and whether they acted too hastily. If the user was underage, the situation would be different depending on the local laws, but if they were of legal age, then the context changes entirely. Dr. Disrespect's assertion that Twitch didn't investigate the age of consent adds another layer to the controversy. It suggests that Twitch might have made a decision based on incomplete information.
I'm sorry, but mutual bantering with inappropriate jokes taken out of context should have never led to me getting banned from Twitch in the first place. I mean, how would each of you look if all of your private DMs, your text messages, your chats were looked at, dissected, and taken out of context by someone who's deliberately trying to find something inappropriate in those words? And this is not a situation where a victim publicly accuses someone of wrongdoing. That never happened here. We're talking about allegations that Twitch made against me as a half-baked reason for justifying their actions of suspending and shutting down my channel.
This could mean that Dr. Disrespect was banned based on a misunderstanding or misinterpretation of the situation. Here's where things get even more tangled. Dr. Disrespect's call for Twitch to release the chat logs was a major part of his response. He believes that if the logs were made public, they would clear up the confusion and show that he didn't engage in inappropriate behavior. But as of now, those logs haven't been released. This lack of transparency fuels the fire of speculation and keeps the controversy alive.
The NCMEC, Twitch submits that report. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Guess what? As far as I know, and over 4 years have passed, they didn't do anything with the report. As far as I know, they didn't escalate Twitch's report to law enforcement. Mind you, the same people that made this decision admit internally that the messages did not constitute sexting. The same people that made this decision at Twitch admit internally that the messages did not warrant any child sexual abuse material charge. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me while admitted they did not perform any legal analysis of whether the messages exchanged were illegal in any way.
Dr. Disrespect's frustration with the situation is understandable. He feels that his reputation has been tarnished by what he sees as unfounded accusations and a lack of due process. He argues that if people had access to the full context of his interactions, it would show that he didn't deserve the punishment he received. For now, we can say that the Dr. Disrespect situation is a complicated web of accusations, legal battles, and unanswered questions. While Cody Connor's motivations seem to be rooted in self-promotion, the fact remains that the full story story isn't entirely clear. Dr. Disrespect's denial of the allegations and his call for transparency put him in a position where he's trying to clear his name amid a storm of controversy. So where do we stand now? Dr. Disrespect has vehemently denied any wrongdoing and is calling for transparency. But the lack of released chat logs and the complex legal background make it difficult to fully understand the truth. Whether you believe Dr. Disrespect or not, the situation highlights the importance of handling accusations with care and ensuring that justice is served with all the facts on the table. As always, I'll keep you updated if any new developments come to light. Let me know your thoughts on the whole saga in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content.
Subscribe, motherfucker.